Alright, so I was scrolling a little bit. My alarm went off around 4 and I caught Ultimate Madness on Caffeine. Shout out to URL TV and shout out to Caffeine. But anyway, so I'm watching it, right? And the first people that come up was Young Cannon and Shotgun Suge. Young Cannon won. I'm not here to really break down the bars that much. I mean, that's what you got Champion and everybody else for. I really just want to talk about the battles in general. Yo, Young Cannon is not appreciated enough. To be a part of one of the biggest battle rap groups out there, it's like, yo, he really needs to have a bigger look by now. He's been one of the most consistent. No chokes. Everything he was saying, like he addressed it. He addressed it in the battle. He addressed it in his rounds that about him not being appreciated as much and no complete consistency, complete 3 rounds. How people that are higher than him give less of a performance. Shotgun Suge said the same thing. And this is what I want to highlight. First, Young Cannon. Young Cannon is right. He is one of the most consistent. Bar heavy, aggressive. Everything about his lyricism is fine. It's just that to me, he needs more personality out there. Like he really needs to put himself out there. Somebody said something about branding, and I'm gonna get to that later. Um, yeah, Young Cannon has just been too consistent. Every battle that I have ever seen him in, no matter who it was, he has completed his objective. I don't think the goal is to win battles or should be to win only. Of course, your goal is to win. That's how you motivate yourself to write at a higher level and to give your best in that literal sense of winning. But in battle rap, rapping is always going to be debatable. I've seen the most clear losses ever, and people have still debated. Well, he said this and it meant all of this. You're right. Once you break down bars and everything is mostly left for debate. It's opinionated. It's an opinionated verbal sport. And the way JC described battle rap with spoken word, but with like aggression and everything, yeah, you're right. So as far as lyricism, I'm not really looking for battlers to prove that they can rap anymore. Beyond the fact that you just really need to rap. Like I know that all battlers in the general look of things, every battler can rap. Every battler, even the worst or most average battler, is saying 10 times the amount or 10 times as strong as content as you would hear on the radio. Radio don't have nowhere industry anybody. And I mean anybody. You name it, Slaughterhouse, everybody. There's not a single one of them that I will put money on over a battle rapper. Nobody. Logic, I don't care who you name. Go see Lux and we see who really is the best. Go see Daylight. Go see B Dot. That's what I would want M. But anyway, not to be on a tangent, I'm just saying that we know Young Cannon can rap. I think his mistake is once again his personality, his exposure and everything in the battle scene. He needs to put himself out there in more things. Same thing with JC. These people are way too high of battlers and consistency for them to still be battling like Cuban, Link, Cuban. Like no. You don't need to be trying to battle him. I'm not saying Cuban is bad. I'm saying you don't need to be battling a person of that status. You need to be battling you. YK needs to be going out for the people JC trying to go after, not necessarily the Lux, not necessarily Lux. Excuse me, I'm fumbling over my words. Not Lux or Averb or one of them, but up there, head that way. He needs to head that way, and he needs to see that, yeah, I am consistent. Yeah, I do put in a lot of work. Yeah, I don't choke. I do give my everybody's money's worth, whether we watching it for free or not. You got paid to do a job, he did the job well. And he don't give a bad performance. Whether the opponent beats him or not, he did everything he was supposed to do. And these are the things that gets overlooked because we concentrate on so much other commercial things. And to be quite honest about it, YK, commercials are entertaining. As much as we say we dislike it, it's entertaining. Do I want battle rap to be a commercial? No. I want it to be more about the talent. But you still need to advertise yourself. You have to advertise yourself as a whole. You can't just, oh, I advertise my talent and they should just pay me more and I deserve these people. These people you're going after have an entire career. Their careers, a lot of these people are not just depending on battle rap. Some people own entire businesses. Like, let's really, really pay attention to that. Smack is an entrepreneur. Beasley, all of that, the whole URL team, RBE, all of these leagues, they're entrepreneurs. They're not like billionaires. They're not even multi-millionaires right now. They're just now hitting the $1 million range, if they are hitting that. It's probably some battlers out here that have a bigger career than the league owners. And you got to understand that they can't just pay you a big bag or a big look when you've put in the literal talent work. We see you have the talent. Now, can you get a lot of people to watch that talent? That's what these leagues are looking at. That's what your job is looking at. That's what everybody in the world that you work for is looking at. What can you bring to them? We get it. You're a good worker. Now, how do you get people to support that? That's what they're really looking for. This is an entertainment business. This is not a regular 9 to 5. The amount of money you're getting paid, some of y'all are getting paid more money in a day or 9 minutes than people get all year. You gotta look at that. You have to put yourself out there in bigger opportunities in different ways. You have a talent to write. That you can involve that with public speaking. You can involve that with, if you want to do some spoken word out there. Y'all make fun of Lux's or the Daylights for doing his stuff on the channel. Lux talking the way he do. Yeah, but he's in a college right now. His lyrics are being broken down in a college. Which one of y'all can really say that? Not a lot. You hear people like KRS-One with stuff like that. And this is what I mean by talking about the battles in general. It's so much to battle rap besides just talking about only the bars. Now, when we want to talk about who just won, yeah, let's break down the bars. But fan vote and everything, Young Cannon won that. Shotgun Suge also said the same thing. Shotgun Suge has had hella moments, dunking on people, pocket taps. He literally implemented moments being done. He didn't start it. But you not going to tell me that Shotgun Suge is not one of the ones that heavily influence moments, literal, like making a literal thing, a signature move in battle rap. He is one of the ones. You do have to pay attention to that more. When you get to a certain level, people got to stop saying whether you won or lost the battle. Yo, did you complete your job, which is completing your rounds? You get into Holmesy and Danny Myers. Yo, best battle of the night. Secondly, first ever tie in battle rap. I love consistent going at it back and forth rounds like those. Those prove to you what battle rap is. These type of battles without the choking and just consistent bars and a couple of performances here and there, this is what battle rap is supposed to be. This showcase that happened yesterday, this is the example. All of the extra choking and all of that stuff, that's an example of you not working hard. That's an example of what industry people do. They put on those fumbly performances. If you want to call their sucky songs a fumbly performance, I call a terrible song a sucky performance. If you want to compare it to battle rap, you can't give me a song and you're repeating the same three things over and over and tell me that's a complete body of art. You're lying, and you're not selling that to me. This is the same thing vets choking or people that are at a high status and they not coming complete with things. I don't care if you lose. Just lose. Lose gracefully. Why do you gotta like choke or give your whole round away or fight or get an attitude or all that little clown shit just because you ain't on your job? It's like that's the type of distractions that they want to put in front of your face when they don't have anything, when their talent is not speaking for them. Holmesy and Danny, I feel like Danny won that. I mean, it is a 50-50. And I took a screenshot actually at the final exact number. Danny Myers was in the 3400s and Holmesy was in the 32s. But at the time that score dropped, they had the exact same numbers fluctuating. I was watching live the numbers going up and down. And yeah, it was at that one little split second where their numbers were exactly the same. And that's when it ended. But for the most part, come on now. I could put the screenshot up if I have to. But Danny by the numbers won that. Even the breakdown, how all four of them... Look, you know what? I can't really go against the judges. But I will say this. Danny won that battle. I'm always biased towards bar heavy people anyway, and every line to me mattered. And everything hit. Everything was like, it was just on point. Turn your life around, all of that stuff. I do like bars from Holmesy, like Nerve of a Nigga and all of that. I like bars like that. I like that. But I heard more consistent lines like that from Danny. And I am going to start breaking down the bars more and doing bar breakdown videos. But right now I'm just trying to get my foot in the door with all this blogging stuff. But yeah. Goods mispronounces Holmesy the guy 75 times. That was hilarious. Yeah. I'm glad to see B Dot on the main stage. B Dot is a super lyricist. He's probably one of the closest, besides JC and Daylight, that you gonna get to a Lux. And like his angles and everything, since his lyrical ability is already high, whatever angle he takes on you, oh my god. He could take the most known angle and of course he'll have something crazy to say. But if he take if he start getting into his unorthodox bag, it's a wrap for everybody, man. It really is. B-Dot is something special. And I'm really glad to see people like him on more main stages. The rooftops, all of those battles are fine too, but I need B-Dot on big stages. For real, man. Like, we do need to showcase more of the super talents. Even though for the past 10 years, you've been mostly seeing the vets, 10 plus years, but they haven't really had the light that that they're starting to get now. What I mean by that, it's not the plaza. It's not the venue that's making them big right now. It's literally people watching this on TV. Caffeine, all of this. This is what the vets actually do need to be showed. This is when you do showcase all the vets. Honestly. But the vets messing up, so you got to get the rookies to show them that there is still hunger. Because, I mean, in order to produce this content to worldwide audience, they got to see that, oh, people are serious. Because if you come with too many people choking, they're going to just turn that off and go right on to the next thing they're doing. And on the caffeine, you're competing with a multi-billion-dollar industry, which is video games. Mostly video games. And another multi-billion-dollar industry, which is music. Another multi-billion-dollar industry, which is radio. rap is a multi-billion-dollar industry, but battle rap as a subcategory, it should be multi-billion, but it's not. They see the potential, but they're not paying them until they feel like they could really grab everything that they can from it. You ain't gonna get that from a lot of chokes. But all of that being said, yeah, I want to end this. Oh man, B Dot, yo, that B Dot and T Top. T Top got angles too, cause T Top got some of the craziest angles. When they said T Top is the best angler, no, he's not. I honestly think Hollow or Mook has that title. And then Lux. I think T Top is top 5 anglers, but he's not number 1. I think Hollow would probably be the king of unorthodox angles, and a lot of people follow his formula. A lot of people uses Hollow's angles for battles. Murder Mook did this when he battled him on Total Slaughter. He used the whole angles on him being a preacher and different personalities, the hidden tape he had, all of that extra dirt. He used those type of angles that Hollow already came up with. Another person that did it, who was it? I think it was with Averb or something like that. No, not Averb. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to all of these examples. But yeah, John said they booked them because their names rhyme. That's hilarious. That it be T Top. Anyway, both of them are strategic anglers. T Top is a little more of an angler, I would say, but I could see B Dot winning this. I'm biased towards bars, and he's a super lyricist. That's the end of this video. I'm out of here.